Hello, my name's Christopher, and today I'm going to show you how to install IT tools on Dockge. So, a little bit about this series, I'm going over home labs, installing things, getting things set up, everything like that. So if you're interested in that, subscribe, comment, like, and support the channel. And if you have any video suggestions or you need community support, you can go down to the Big Bear community and join our forum. There's a link in the YouTube description. So, let's get started. I wanted to let y'all know about the Big Bear community. We just launched a community on community.bigbeartechworld.com. It's based on discourse, so go on there, join it, and say hi. So, let's get back to your registered programming. So this is what will be installed today, an IT tools. It's a collection of handy online tools for developers with great UX. You can self-host it, but you can also get a demo up here for it. So it's got token generator, hash text, bcrypt. It's got all these different kinds of tools. So it's really neat and very handy. So that's what we'll be installing today. So now I'm going to start on Big Bear Video Assets. There will be a link down in the YouTube description to get to this. I'm going to scroll down to how to install IT tools on Dockge right here. And then I'm going to go into Docker Compose. So version 3.9 of Docker Compose being used. I'm going to define some services. And then the service underneath these services called IT Tools. The image is coming off of Docker Hub because there's no URL before this, so it's defaulting to Docker Hub. It's using the latest tag right here, and this is the Docker image, the latest tag. And I'm going to set some ports down here, so 8080 on the host side. And if this does collide with another port on your host, then you can change this. And then 80 on the container. So the left side is the host, the right side is the container. And then I'm going to set a restart policy. So I'm going to set unless stopped. So that means if you stop it for any reason, it will not try to restart. But if it fails or any other reason, then it will try to restart. And then I'm going to set a container name. So IT tools. I'm going to go over here to copy raw file. And then I'm going to go over to my Dockge and get this installed. So now I'm going to start on my Dockge. I'm going to go over here to compose. And then I'm going to give it a stack name of IT tools stack. And then I now make sure that's lowercase only. And also I'm going to go over here to the editor. And I'm going to paste in the Docker compose that I explained on Big Bear Video Assets. And then now you'll see that it's populated over here. So you can go in and edit it, and you can edit some things over here, and then it'll reflect over here, or you can edit over here and it'll reflect over here. So it's pretty neat. So I'm going to go ahead and deploy now. So, and now it is deployed, and it's working on 8080. So I wanted to let you know about the Big Bear Club. You can join it, and it greatly supports this channel, and I very much appreciate it. So if you'd like to join the Big Bear Club, you can go down the YouTube description and go to my Ko-Fi link and join it from there. So let's get back to registered programming. So I'm going to go over the stack options. So if you go in the stack right here, you can see edit, restart, update, stop, and then stop and down. You can also delete the stack. You can see the stack over here and what the Docker Compose looks like. You can't edit right here. You'll have to go in the edit button right here. You can see the containers that are running in the Docker Compose, and you can see the port that it's listed on right here. So you can click this and go to the UI. You can also go in the bash right here and switch to SH, and then there you go. You're in it. You can see the logs down here and what the container is doing. You can also go in the edit, and you can edit the container over here, and then it will reflect over here, or vice versa. You can add an internal network and external networks. You can also add a URL down here. So you can save your changes. You can stop and down, and then you can discard your changes. You can also deploy the changes. You can add a new container name to the Docker Compose right here. So I'm going to discard the changes, and you can restart. Like I said, you can update the current tag it's on. You can stop. So that's a little bit about the stack options. So now I'm going to show you the UI. So if you go into your stack, then you go to 8080 right here. Here you go, you're in it, and you can close the sidebar. You can do a token generator, a hash text, a bcrypt, a UUIDs, a v4 generator, and then you just refresh. You can change the quantities too. You can generate ULID, you can change the quantities, and you can change it to JSON or raw, encrypt and decrypt the text. So there you go. And then a passphrase generator, an HMAC generator, RSA key pair generator, a password strength. There you go. A date time generator, a converter, I mean. And you put the date string here. So, and then an integer, a base converter, a Roman numeral converter. These are all converters. And then a color converter. And then a case converter. And then an encode and decode URL. So it's all really handy stuff in here. So escape HTML entities, a basic authentication generator, and then a Slugify, an HTML, a WYSIWYG, and then a user agent parser, an HTTP status codes. So, and then a JSON diff. So your first JSON and then your compare. Yeah, a QR code generator, a Wi-Fi QR code generator, an SVG, and then a camera recorder, a get sheet, and then a random port generator, a Chrome tab generator. Really handy stuff in here. A JSON prettify and format, a minify for JSON, a JSON to CSV, a SQL prettify, and then a chmod, a calculator. So there we go. And then you can figure it out. So that's pretty neat. A Docker run, a Docker compose converter, an XML formatter, an IPv4 a subnet calculator, a math evaluator, an ETA calculator, a percentage calculator, and then a lorem ipsum, a benchmark, a builder, a temperature converter, string obfuscator, and then an emoji picker, text statistics, character count, word count, line count, a text diff, a phone parser, an IBAN validator and parser. So that's some really handy tools. You can go home, and then you can go to the UI lib right here. So, and then you can search through things. So RSA, and then go to it. It's also open source. So that's a little about the UI. So I just went over step by step on getting IT tools working on Dockge. So if you like this tutorial, subscribe, comment, like, and support the channel. And if you have any video suggestions or you need community support, you can go down to the Big Bear community and join our forum. There's a link in the YouTube description. So stay tuned for more.